So, you're set on moving to the North Carolina coast. Congratulations. But now you're stuck with the big question, where? My family answered that question some 25 years ago by visiting several Outer Banks communities like Bald Head Island, Ocracoke, Hatteras, Sunset, and Emerald Isle. And in this video, I compare Emerald Isle and Corolla. One is laid back, year-round community on both banks, and the other is a stunning, more remote stretch on the northern Outer Banks with wild horses and 4x4 beaches. My name is Dennis Richkovsky, and I am your local Emerald Isle real estate expert and relocation specialist. My contact information is below, and I answer every message. Stick around to the end for an irresistible offer. Let's dive in. Number one, let's look at location and access. Emerald Isle is on both banks. Two bridges connect both banks to the mainland. It's the Emerald Isle Bridge on the west, NC 58, and the Atlantic Beach Bridge to the east. So you always have a second way on and off the island. The Emerald Isle Bridge is actively maintained and periodically worked on by North Carolina Department of Transportation, which is what you want to see regarding long-term reliability. In Corolla, which is in Currituck County on the Outer Banks, and to reach it, most folks take US 158 across the Wright Memorial Bridge into Kitty Hawk, then drive north on NC 12. A proposed mid-Currituck bridge would shorten that trip tremendously from the mainland, but it's still in the planning permitting stages with cost and funding hurdles. So as of 2025, don't plan on it being open anytime soon. My bottom line, Emerald Isle, two established bridges and a balanced, not too remote feel. Corolla, breathtaking, but significantly more remote. And summer traffic on NC 12, well, that's part of the reality of summer on the northern Outer Banks. Number two, let's look at taxes and ongoing costs. In Emerald Isle, Carteret County, you have a countywide rate of 22.5 cents per $100 valuation. The town of Emerald Isle has a general fund which is 10.5 cents per $100 of valuation. There's a beach nourishment tax district, and that is 2.5 cents per $100 of value. Secondary homes, non-oceanfront, they don't have any beach nourishment tax. They just have a general fund which contributes to that nourishment. So for an example, you have an $800,000 Emerald Isle inland home. It has a combined rate of city and tax of 33 cents per $100, about $26.40 a year before any fire and rescue districts. And a $1.2 million Emerald Isle home adds a 2.2% beach nourishment tax, which is about $265. Not too shabby. Corolla in Currituck County, well, the countywide rate is 62 cents per $100. There's also special service districts. For example, the Corolla Fire Protection Service District. That adds another 8 cents for a total of approximately 70 cents per $100 of property value in that district. Other small districts like road and stormwater exist in select neighborhoods, and Corolla is unincorporated, so there's no town tax, just county and applicable district taxes. Bottom line, well, Emerald Isle's combined county and town tax rate is far lower, but it also includes an oceanfront nourishment tax. Corolla has no town tax, but the county and fire district taxes often are much higher than those in Emerald Isle. Number three, everyday conveniences, groceries, errands, and healthcare. In Emerald Isle, you have Publix at Egret Landing and Food Lion on Emerald Drive, right on island and in town. MedFirst provides primary care and urgent care in town, and there's a full-service hospital care in nearby Morehead City at Carteret Healthcare. For Corolla, you're relying on Food Lion and Harris Teeter. The closest full hospital is Outer Banks Health Hospital in Nags Head, roughly an hour south in season, depending on NC 12 traffic. Bottom line, Emerald Isle is set up for year-round living with on-island groceries and urgent care. Corolla is service capable, but the hospital is much further away. Number 3, everyday conveniences, groceries, errands, and healthcare. In Emerald Isle, you have Publix at Egret Landing and Food Lion on Emerald Drive, right on island and in town. Number 4, schools. In Emerald Isle, it is serviced by Carteret County schools, consistently rated in the top 15 in North Carolina. Kids attend White Oak Elementary, Broad Creek Middle, and Croatan High School. For Corolla, there's a unique setup. Corolla has Water's Edge Village School, a public K-8 charter school with about 50 students, small class, project-based. For high school, students attend Currituck County High in Barco on the mainland. Quite a hike from Corolla. Bottom line, Emerald Isle families typically enjoy shorter, more conventional school commutes. Corolla offers a beloved small K-8 charter village school experience, but high schoolers, well, they face a long mainland commute. Number 5, beach rules. Emerald Isle, well, we have conventional beach accesses with maintained public accesses and parking. Beach driving permits are available for the off-season. Emerald Isle is only one of 2 communities in Carteret County to allow vehicular driving on the beaches. Corolla, well, north of Corolla, pavement ends, and the 4x4 area begins. No paved roads, with wild colonial Spanish Mustangs roam, and 4-wheel drive is required. No permit is required to drive on the sand, but a beach parking permit is required in season. Most rentals include one, but always confirm that with your reservationist. Bottom line, Corolla's 4x4 zone is thrilling and unique and logistically different. If you want daily, easy access with paved roads, Emerald Isle is friendlier. If you love 4-wheel drive adventure and solitude, Corolla delivers. And number 6, let's look at lifestyle and seasonality. In Emerald Isle, there are more full-time residents year-round, quieter nightlife, heavy outdoor lifestyle with bike paths, the Bogue Sound, boating, and surf fishing. In Corolla, it's highly seasonal. It's an intense summer seasonal demand, and then a very quiet off-season. Some shops and restaurants operate seasonally. The area caters more to vacation rentals and summer visitors than year-round residents. Bottom line, for year-round living, Emerald Isle usually feels more practical and balanced. For a second home or vacation-first lifestyle, well, Corolla's scenery and serenity are hard to beat. Number 7, a quick cost example. Let's run some simple same value snapshots for clarity. They're purely illustrative and always verify for accuracy. Let's look at an $800,000 home in Emerald Isle. It's going to cost you about $2,600 in taxes for both county and town. In Corolla, it's going to run you about $5,600 for county taxes and fire district costs. On a $1.2 million oceanfront home, well, in Emerald Isle, that's going to run you about $4,200 a year, and that's going to include the beach nourishment tax. And in Corolla, that same $1.2 million beachfront home is going to run you about $8,400 a year for both county and fire district taxes. So, which community is right for you? Choose Emerald Isle if you want lower overall tax burden, easier hospital access, and true year-round services, and a strong small-town community on a barrier island. Choose Corolla if you prioritize seclusion, 4x4 beaches, wild horses, and don't mind seasonality and longer drives for hospitals and high school. If you are weighing Emerald Isle versus Corolla, let's talk about your lifestyle, budget, and tolerance for remoteness versus convenience. I'll run you exact tax and insurance estimates and help you find the best neighborhoods. And as promised, here's my irresistible offer. Comment, subscribe, or text me at 919-308-2292, and I'll send you my book, Live Where You Vacation, a guide to living on the Outer Banks with an emphasis on my adopted hometown of Emerald Isle. Please like and subscribe this channel. It helps with YouTube and guides me on what my viewers want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.